Broadcasting live from the Cavern of Souls on the plain of Innistrad, this is Tap Tap Concede. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Tap Tap Concede episode, I don't remember the number. Damn it, I thought I had it in my head. It's like 159 or like 170 or I don't know. Somewhere in between 100 and 200, I think. Anyways.
Aren't you full-time here now?
Yeah, and I edit these and type in what number it is every single week. Awkward. Anyways, I'm James, and I'm joined this week by...
Cameron?
And Alex.
Wow, I have one job.
But swap. Alex and Cameron
I panicked.
are here.
You put me on the spot.
I apologize.
And I just covered again, as I usually do.
Just gotta just go with the rules. And we're going to... So last week we did a Crack-A-Pack Fest. We said that this week we would go through the box and put together a proper grab bag draft that we would do on AFK in a couple of weeks, and we'll do that momentarily. We'll do that momentarily, and then after that, we're just gonna crack some more packs because Modern Masters 2017 came out today, and it would be rude for us not to crack a few packs of that. So you guys are getting kind of back-to-back crack-a-packs, but that's fine. These are great cards. You're excited. You're hyped. You want to see us crack those packs. So we'll do that as well. We're not cracking the whole box. We are drafting with this tonight on AFK. By the time you watch this, that will have already happened.
So now we get to satisfy everybody, the people who want to see packs ripped and the people who want to see it drafted.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So,
and we'll point out now, it is a 6-person pod, so there are 6 packs.
So we have 6 extra packs.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're not going to probably, I don't know if we'll crack all 6, but we'll try to get through 3 so each of us can open a pack. But first, before we get into all of that, I want to thank our sponsors. First up is CardKingdom.com. Head over to cardkingdom.com/LRR. That applies our affiliate code. It lets them know that you came there because of us. They are just simply put a really great place to go online and buy all your magical cards. If you're looking for singles to fill out your commander decks, your standard decks, your pauper cubes, your normal cubes, your legendary cubes, your wizard cubes, your green cube only, your cubes, yeah, very important.
The hypercube.
Hypercube.
Sometimes some of you run a square.
Head over to cardkingdom.com. Really great place, great prices, great customer service, fantastic shipping. Obviously, you know, that's something that we talk about a lot because it's true. They get them out the door real quick and then hopefully into your hands as fast as the postal service of choice can get them to you. So yeah, cardkingdom.com/LRR. We really appreciate them. And then also, everybody over at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. Couldn't obviously do any of the stuff that we do without you guys. You guys put a roof over our head and food in our mouths and packs in our box.
You did this.
You did this.
It's our fault.
We really thank you and appreciate you guys over at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. All right.
I just wanted to quickly say on the subject of Card Kingdom, I saw a couple people in the chat today talking about getting their shipment notifications
for Modern Masters
this morning for Modern Masters, and that it was moving with suspicious speed
Sick.
across the following the tracking. It's like it's going faster than something should be able to go.
Suspiciously fast shippers or whatever the heck that was. Anyways.
Oh, also our button.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. If you're over at Card Kingdom and you do end up ordering something and you do use our affiliate code, at the end of the order, you'll have that little comment section. If you say Loading Ready Run sent me button, please, you will get a cute little 1-inch button that currently is $4.59, sort of surrounded by red, a la the clock on Mitgo. It's a really great button. I really like it. They are limited edition, though. We only get a few hundred printed. We ship them off, and then when they're gone, and we make a new one. And they've been going fast these last couple months, ever since the Card Kingdom came on sponsoring this podcast. So don't wait. If you want to try to collect them all, get those orders in probably as soon as possible.
Have we ever just done an F6 button?
Yes, I think we have.
Have we done one where it's F3, 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 F3?
No, but that's,
no.
That might be a good one too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the grab bag first. For anybody who doesn't know, a grab bag draft is pretty straightforward. It's a regular draft, but instead of like a set, like, you know, Modern Masters 2017, you draft a bunch of different sets. And the idea being we will be...
It's just a chaos draft, right?
It's a chaos draft. It's a grab bag draft. It's the same thing. I'm just pulling out my phone here so I can tell you that the plan is to do this draft on March 31st. So that's 2 weeks as of recording, and probably next Friday while you're watching this. So look forward to that over at twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. But first we have to pick the packs for it. So I think the Final Fantasy just gets in.
Yeah, also this pack of Gundam cards.
Yep, Gundam, Final Fantasy.
The idea is that with a draft like this, you first actually draft the packs themselves, and then draft the cards in the packs. Yes.
You can, yeah, we probably will. You can also just literally randomize them.
That's
But
true.
I definitely think we'll probably draft the packs, yeah. So we'll lay out all 18 packs for our 6-person draft, and then we'll each take turns. We'll probably snake it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, so back and forth like that. So okay, let's figure out some good cards to actually properly put in there. Also, we will not be using foreign language packs.
Yeah, no.
What are you thinking?
I think that we should put in Kaladesh and Aether Revolt. Because they both have, like, generally speaking, non-parasitic mechanics. Kaladesh's energy cards, the cards that use energy, do a very good job of generating their own energy.
Yep, that's fair.
At least one conspiracy.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so let's actually, so let's start us off. We're going to put in a pack of Conspiracy. This is
There's Take the Crown. If we have one of the other set, I think we should do that as well.
I'm certain we do.
Isn't this?
Original conspiracy.
This is Original Conspiracy.
let's
So
do
we'll put in 2 packs of Conspiracy. Conspiracy Take the Crown. This is from Damien at PAX Australia. Thank you, Damien. And this pack of regular Conspiracy is from Cheeto. Yep, Cheeto via my brother at MagFest 2016. Thanks for getting me into Magic. Your draft video, specifically Lure Draft 53 Super Friends. My first deck definitely had 2 Sword of Body in mind. Also, love Feed Dump and Corrector's Commentary. Cool.
Take the Crown.
So we'll do. Cool. So we'll do a pack of Conspiracy, a pack of Conspiracy 2.
Goblin tokens and a mob.
We'll do a pack of Kaladesh. This is from Francis Kavanagh from PAX Australia 2016. Okay. I like it. We'll do a pack of Modern Masters Original. This is from Taylor from PAX West. Taylor, thank you so much. You wanted a pack of Aether Revolt as well, right?
Yeah, I think it would be interesting.
Do we have... I mean, I'm sure we do.
Original Mirrodin.
Okay, sure. Original...
Yeah.
What do you like?
Sunburst? No, Sunburst was in 5th Dawn. Original Mirrodin had Affinity.
Which would be really
Interesting
with
with
Kaladesh.
Kaladesh?
And
Yeah.
actually, on that topic, how about a pack of Scars of Mirrodin?
Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, the rationale that we're talking about here is that you want the mechanics in your Chaos Draft to be ones that play well without a critical density of cards with that mechanic. For example, things like, LOL, Devoid might not work so well.
Yeah, Devoid would be a little
Or,
awkward.
sorry, not Devour, Devoid. What was the one where they exiled the top card of your library? And then there were other cards.
Ingest?
Ingest.
Oh, yeah,
Ingest
yeah.
doesn't really do a lot.
No, Injustice. True.
But things like, I think cards with a merge would be really good in any environment that you could play them in. So I'd like to see also like Eldritch Moon.
All right, so hold on one second. This pack of Mirrodin is, and this is dumb because this is me because I was at the one to GPLA. I want to say it's Sunshi. I wrote it over the black part though.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure.
Senshi.
Is it Senshi or it's Senshi or Sunshi?
I
Thank you
think
so
that's
much.
their handle. Isn't Senshi in one of our chat members?
Possibly, yeah. And then this pack of Scars of Mirrodin is from Steve Kappas. So thank you for that.
Scars is tricky because it has Infect, right? But Proliferate cards I think would be quite powerful.
Yeah. I actually don't think we have a pack of Eternal Masters in here.
We do, but it's foreign.
Oh, do we? Okay.
sorry,
Well,
dude.
then it can't be done.
Yep.
Yeah,
Japanese.
we're not going to do that. How about... I mean, I feel like it's probably... We probably have to. The problem with this is it only has 10 cards.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
Oh, it's yeah. So hey, there's some old stuff here and some classic stuff. So we've got like Eventide.
Eventide would be sweet.
Eventide's pretty cool. I recall
Wasn't
that
Eventide very synergistic, though?
Probably. I mean, look, we're drafting 18 packs of random Magic cards. Like, I
Right.
don't know about getting like really great synergies between them.
You
Also,
know-
that's kind of the
You know
point.
what's not a parasitic mechanic? Landfall.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a-
no, true.
This is from David, and it looks like we actually got this from you at possibly just Card Kingdom.
Ooh.
Wait, what does this what does this say on the back of here? Card King, yeah, I think it just says Card Kingdom. So Eventide, get in. Where's that pack of Zendikar?
Right here.
I'm in with the Zendikar.
We
This is
have-
from Ray Power from Las Vegas. Thank you, Ray Power. Appreciate it. Well, we'll be saying all these names again soon. All right, so we need one more pack to get halfway.
Okay. Conflux. Odyssey.
Oh yeah, Odyssey can get in for sure. Odyssey gets in.
Dissension.
This is from
Interesting.
Morton at mail time. Thank you so much. All right, so we're halfway there.
Dissension. Visions. Urza's Saga. Mirrodin Besieged.
All right. I mean, I feel like they all just get in.
These 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mirrodin Besieged, John at PAX Prime. Thank you, John. Urza Saga is from C&M at GP Vancouver. Thank you, guys. This pack of Visions is from Morton. I think that's Morton via the mail time. Thank you guys so much for that. This pack of Dissension is also from Morton from mail time. And then finally, we have this pack of Conflux. This came from Carrie and Joe at GP Vancouver just a couple weeks ago. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 7 more packs. Cam, what do you want? What do you want? Let's get Cam pick some cards.
I liked Fate Reforged. It's
Alright.
bomb heavy, but there's also a lot of utility good cards in it. Also cons, I think is
Cons
a
is
very
hot.
strong
All right,
set in any draft
Shivan
environment.
from GPLA. Awesome. Thank you so much. Cons of Tarkir. This is from Sean at MagFest. 5 more packs.
Everyone loves Innistrad.
Innistrad is great.
Shadows over Innistrad. What were the unique mechanics in Shadows over Innistrad? There were flip cards, obviously, transform cards.
I mean, Devoid.
Devoid wasn't in Shadows over.
Oh no,
Innistrad.
right, no. That was in the next set.
I mean, you were saying Innistrad.
Innistrad is
There's
really
just-
cool.
there's just-
Flashback.
I mean, there's just
oh,
OG.
Delirium, obviously.
All right, well, let's get Innistrad and
Delirium
Shadows
is a
over
little
here.
tricky.
Delirium is tricky, but if we've got like Kaladesh and Scars of Mirrodin and Mirrodin
Hitting
Besiege,
artifacts.
then there's a lot of artifacts floating around. We might even get a pack of Theros in here.
You want some like time spiral plane shift stuff in there?
All right, really quick. This pack of Shadow over Innistrad came from the Professor at GPLA. So, Professor, thank you
that?
so much. And this one came from Corey and Megan at GP Vancouver. Okay, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. This is 18.
18?
This is enough
All right.
right here.
All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Because my last
7,
suggestion was going to be 2010
10,
core
11,
set.
12, 13, 14.
There's some cool cards in there.
Okay, so I think we have
Baneslayer?
18. So
Yeah,
if you can put
Baneslayer
that down on
and,
the ground there for a second.
Titans.
But Garden Hellkite, I think?
Oh yeah.
So this is our final makeup for the Chaos Draft.
Oh boy.
Shadows over Innistrad, Fate Reforged, Conflux, Dissension, Visions, Urza Saga, Mirrodin Besieged, Odyssey, Zendikar, Eventide, Scars of Mirrodin, Modern Masters Original, Kaladesh, Conspiracy 1 and Conspiracy 2, Cons of Tarkir, and Original Innistrad. That sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, it feels strong.
That sounds like a really great one. So, as I said, expect that to happen on March 31st at 6 p.m. Pacific over on twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. Hopefully we will be able to draft it then. Stay tuned to this space. If anything changes, we'll let you know.
Are you just going to give Snapcaster Mage a Colombian necktie?
What were we going to say, Paul?
I was gonna say Visions is the oldest.
Visions, I
pack in
think,
that,
is the
yeah.
oldest
Yeah.
pack in that draft,
Nice.
which is pretty good.
Covers a good chunk of history right there.
Yeah, that's a really good sort of like last decade worth of Magic, I think. So, all right, Alex is very carefully opening this box of Modern Masters
Giving it a little smile across the belly.
2017. Oh, Jesus. Now you're ripping it. Okay. So let's go for 3 packs. So we each get to open one.
Oh,
They're a little
they went everywhere.
everywhere.
Oh well.
All right.
Choose your weapon.
I want this one. Cameron?
Oh well.
I'm going to take one of the ones that went sideways. This one.
Stupid box mapping.
All right. We'll just put that right there over my shoulder.
Nice.
Knock off the TARDIS. Who's up first?
Yep.
All right, Alex is going first.
Hey, Amonkhet.
So, camera's right here.
Falconwrath Noble.
Sick.
Somebody who
Reprinted at common.
Yeah, he got a demotion to common,
What?
and suddenly
Read
like
this bad boy out.
3 and a black for a 2/2 flyer. Whenever Falconwrath Noble or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So
Yes.
this is Blood Artist for 2 more mana,
And it flies.
and it flies.
And it's a 2/2 instead of a 1/1.
Yep.
yeah,
Some more power.
or in 0/1.
Yeah, that's right. It's 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blood Artist is 0/1.
Up next, we got our fixing Azorius Guildgate. It's
Sweet.
land enters taps for white or blue, and it has the gate subtype, which I imagine is relevant in here.
I don't think it's
I don't
relevant
think any-
at all.
they are
this.
here-
It was relevant in the set it was printed.
Yeah,
in.
it was definitely relevant back in
Excuse me.
Gatecrash and stuff like that.
How about a ground assault?
Ooh.
Red-green sorcery. It deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control.
This is ground assault,
This,
major dome.
this card seems fine.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
it's removal.
It's removal. It's not obviously instant, which
It's
is
like
sad, but I mean, it's still like, at the very least, it's 2 damage for 2, right?
well, it's that's worst case scenario. Best case
Yeah,
scenario.
sorry,
It
yeah.
probably kills their bomb. So
Yeah.
Grixis Slave Driver is a zombie giant for 5
This
and a
goes
black.
this goes in your Zombie Highlander deck.
No, it doesn't.
Aw.
When Grixis Slave Driver leaves the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
That's 6 power for
It's a
6
4/4
mana.
when it leaves the battlefield. It also has Unearth.
So you can use it again.
3 and a black, you can return this creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste, but you exile it on the end step.
This
So you
seems.
get another zombie.
You get to run it again.
I'm curious if this does feel kind of not super exciting, even
It's not.
like in the limited format that is Modern Masters 2017.
Yeah, no, I'm
It
not.
bunch
feels.
of-
It feels. Kind of.
Let's pay attention
You
to
get a
powers and
second.
toughness in
You
this
get a
set.
second little zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the unearthed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It stays.
Yeah.
What about Strength in Numbers? 1 and a green instant until end of turn. Target creature gains trample and +X/+X, where X is the number of attacking creatures.
I mean, this seems.
I mean, this is gonna kill people.
Like, this is
this is winning the game.
Yeah, this card is so good for those flunges where you're
Yeah.
just like, meh, don't care. Attack with 8 things. Oh, you didn't block one? Cool. +8/+8.
It doesn't matter. It gets trampled.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
You chumped one.
Yeah, that's true. You chump my 1. You chump my 3/3 with your 1/1. Oh, sucks to be you. Take 1 billion damage.
some math may be required.
How about a free counterspell?
Love it. Love
Sort
it.
of free.
Sort of free.
2 blue for an instant. Rewind. Counter target spell. Untap up to 4 lands.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't-
free.
If this had a set,
It doesn't
had
draw a
bleh,
card.
If it had Karuz in this set, this would be
Oh.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Just like ramp off it almost. Sundering Growth is 2 hybrid Selesnya mana
Yeah.
for an instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, then populate.
Yeah, populate.
Populate duplicates a token that you control.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, turns what is
Turns
kind
one
of
of
like a not great to have to sideboard in removal spell into like a tempo play.
Gold Guildgate.
I didn't understand any of those words.
Wait.
Down towards the front of the.
Hit. There we go. It's another gate. This one taps for black or green.
I kind of wish they'd put in the
Life tap lands?
the life tap lands
Well,
instead of the
these
gates.
because Return to Ravnica is or not. Because Return to Ravnica is one of the centerpiece sets for this set. The fixing they included were the gates because the life gain lands were not
Yeah.
printed until
I guess that's true.
cons.
That's fair. All right, what's
They're
next?
here for flavor reasons.
Mud Button Torch Runner. This guy was in I think this guy was in the intro pack that got me back into Magic.
Oh, really?
Ah.
Yeah,
Well, I love the art.
it's good.
The art is phenomenal.
It's
I think it's super cute.
2 and a red for a 1/1 Goblin Warrior. That's
Boo.
not so exciting.
No.
But when it dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player.
That's pretty sweet.
It's all
I
right.
kind of like these guys better when they cost 3 more mana and we're a 3/3 and we're devils.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pitfall Trap. Oh, right, the trap subtype from Zendikar.
Yep.
2 and a white for an instant trap. If exactly 1 creature is attacking, you may pay white rather than pay Pitfall's mana cost. Destroy target attacking creature without flying. So if you get fought by 1 creature,
Yeah, for 1 white mana.
yeah, 1 white mana.
Legit. I mean, even if you're not paying the trap cost, this card is fine, right?
Yep.
Like, it's 2 and a white for instant speed. Destroy target attacking creature is
Yep.
super good.
Pretty good. Speaking of fixing, Jungle Shrine.
Yeah,
Yay.
Tri-lands.
This was, the Tri-lands, they enter tapped and tap for 1 of 3 colors, and they were printed first in
Alara.
shards.
Yeah, shards
Yeah.
block.
So they had Grixis, Naya, Bant,
Esper.
Esper, and
Nobody cares about the last one.
John Madden. John. Did I say John already?
I don't remember now.
Yeah, you had misjumped.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
How did we miss Jund?
That was the joke. I thought you were. I thought you
No,
were
I
trolling.
wasn't. I actually stone cold forgot.
Oh God,
forgot
we're gonna
about
get
John.
letters.
People are gonna be
You
mad.
forgot about John.
And then they did another cycle of these in cons,
Cons.
Yeah.
which is the same thing for all the wedges.
Yep.
So, hey, Sin Collector,
Ooh.
this guy who I'm always waffling on playing him. I wish he cost 2,
Yeah,
but
that would be really good.
What does it do?
well, okay, 1 black white for a 2/1 human cleric. When he
Okay.
enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an instant or sorcery and exile it.
Yeah.
So the Goober Wing Dabber, the exiling is kind of good.
Yeah.
Keeps him from snapcastering it.
I mean,
whatever.
It feels better than the cards that take it
And
and
hide it?
just hide it.
Yeah.
A la Brain Maggot or Tideholo Sculler.
Tideholo Sculler is still super duper good.
Yeah, because Tideholo Sculler is a 2/2 for white-black, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't die to Doomblade.
That doesn't
Yeah.
die to Boomblade, and is it any card from your opponent? Not target non-land,
non-land.
right? Non-land.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
that
it
card's
was,
just
it was done
significantly
before
good.
they did the templating fix. So if you sack it with the trigger on the stack, the card's exiled
Yeah,
forever.
card goes away forever and
So-
ever.
Man, here's a card that I always liked, but never got to play really. Corpse Connoisseur.
It goes in your Zombie Highlander deck.
No, it doesn't.
Damn it!
4 and a black for a 3/3 zombie wizard. When Corpse Connoisseur enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card and put it into your graveyard.
Okay.
And shuffle your library.
Okay.
And it also has Unearth. So when it's dead, for 3 and a black, you reanimate it with haste. And it has
And
this
then you
effect
trigger
again.
the ability again.
So it's neat that it tutors to the graveyard, but 5 mana is just like...
Is Reanimator a thing in this set?
Yes.
Is it?
There's Gifts Ungiven, and then there's Unburial Rights.
Burial Rights isn't. Yeah. Okay.
Well, you ready for the rare?
Is it
Yeah.
sick?
It's Simic Guy, so this
Guy will win you games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the
This guy
giant
will
freaking
win-
bomb.
Yeah.
So 5 green blue
Okay.
for a 6/6 Leviathan with flying, trample, and shroud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full
so-
stop.
Yeah, so Inkwell Leviathan, kind of same role.
Yeah.
Great reanimator target.
like,
if
this
this
is-
hits the board, you're in deep trouble.
This is the first pick for this pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
this-
This card just completely blows anything out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, it's
like
good.
we've established our plan.
Can you reanimate him?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
shroud?
It does not have shroud in the
the
graveyard.
graveyard.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only has shroud on the battlefield. We got
your foil?
we got a sweet foil. Core Skyfisher.
Oh, hey, makes pauper players smile.
This card's just good.
This card is
Yeah.
so good.
Well, it's like when you look at its downside and realize that it can be an upside.
Quite often. Like this card is
I should probably explain what it
Yeah,
does.
sorry.
For 1 and a white, you get a Core Soldier that's a 2/3 with flying.
good God. It's a 2/3 for flying with
What
2
kind
for
of
2.
drawback could we
Yeah.
possibly put on that? When it enters the battlefield, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, a land.
Yeah.
If you play this when you have 3 lands in play, you get to make another land drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can pseudo ramp with it. You could also just bounce to your like Flame Tongue Kavu and cast it again.
Yeah.
Snapcaster Mage. There is a ETB sub theme in blue and white in this set.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because the blue-white is flicker, right?
Yep.
That's the
And we
whole
got a
thing.
Snoblin token.
Snoblin!
hey, it's
Alara,
Jund
Alara
Goblins.
Goblins,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
those
old
are great
Jund
too.
Goblins.
All right, Cam, you want to go?
All right, yeah.
Just yooned them out.
What's the pick in that?
It's the Simic.
Simic
Yeah,
Sky
it's
Swallower,
the 6/6
100%.
flying.
Okay.
Yeah, that card is just completely bonkers. I
And
don't
then you
think
just try to high pick ramp, I guess.
You almost
Oh,
probably don't
hey,
think you can beat
good
it.
omen.
Oh, yeah?
Card 1.
Ooh! Dude, it's your boy!
Here, you
Yeah.
can go through and you just pass them to me.
Goblin Electromancer. Blue-red for a 2/2 Goblin Wizard. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. 1 generic
Highlander
mana
playable.
less. Yeah, I love this guy.
card's
This guy was
actually
the backbone
yeah.
of the modern Pyromancer Ascension Storm deck. Still remains in its current vision alongside his best friend forever, Baral.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, discounting Rituals feels so good. Discounting Metamorphose feels so good.
Sweet.
What if Manamorphose was actually just like Dark Ritual draw card?
Yeah.
Almost.
A card that heavily hints at the presence of a different card, Arachnus Web. 2 and a green,
Biter.
Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. At the beginning of the end step, if enchanted creature's power is 4 or greater, destroy Arachnus Web.
Interesting.
So it's a green pacifism effect that has an escape clause.
Yeah.
But this card can be tutored for by Arachnus, whatever, giant spider. It's like
Yeah.
5/7 with reach.
Yeah.
But it
like
goes
those
and
in
grabs
fives,
these
that's
from your
exactly.
deck.
Yeah.
Our gate, 1 gate at least, Simic Guild Gate.
All right.
Exactly what it says on the package.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're serving slaw back there somewhere.
An interesting card indeed, Agony Warp.
I love this
Oh,
card.
man.
This card's great.
So for blue-black, instant, target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Target creature gets -0/-3 until end of turn. This can quite easily become
A 2 or 3 for 1.
2 or 3 for 1.
Just like cards that screw up combat math, where you're just like, I'll make a bunch of blocks that look bad. Lol, JK, you're dead.
Yeah.
Revive, 1 and a green, sorcery. Return target green card from your graveyard to your library. It's not regrowth.
Oh, poor regrowth. How far
Yeah.
you have fallen.
Yeah, it's not even Noxious Revival.
Yeah,
Noxious
or like
Revival, which
the
is
one that
arguably
regrows a
better.
permanent.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but
Yeah,
Restore or something?
Gnawing Zombie.
Gnawing.
It goes in your Zombie Highlander deck.
Gnawing Zombie.
Please stop.
Gnawing Zombie, 1 and a black for a zombie. You get a 1/3. For 1 and a black, sacrifice a creature. Target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So this guy really wants to play, I think, with the Falconwrath Aristocrat.
Yeah.
I hope we find a zombie that is actually playable so I can tell you to shut up.
We'll get there.
Not the greatest sack outlet in the world. Usually you want your sack outlets
Yeah,
to
way
be
too much mana.
free.
if
but
this was like sack a creature for that effect for free, it would be so good.
Yeah. But I mean, playable probably in the right limited environment. Hopefully this is the right limited environment. Our next card is a sorcery, Wake the Reflections for white. Populate.
Stance.
Sure. I mean, is it green-white tokens? Is that a thing in this?
Yes.
Yeah, green-white tokens. Is
You know,
a thing.
I don't know if that they printed it in this set, but this seems like it would be really good with that one that makes the worm.
Oh,
The
yeah,
like
yeah.
5/5 with trample.
Armada Worm?
Oh god,
Yeah.
Armada Worm. Oh, that card was so good.
I believe it's here.
You know, like make a copy of it.
Wingcrafter. Our first peek at
yeah.
the Soul Bond keyword. It is a 1/1 for 1 blue. It is a flying man.
Yeah.
Human wizard.
Almost.
Oh, yeah.
As long as Wingcrafter is paired with another creature, both creatures have flying. So Soulbond was a mechanic from the original Innistrad block. It was from Avacyn Restored. And it reads, you may pair this creature with another unpaired creature when either enters the battlefield. They remain paired for as long as you control both of them.
Yeah.
So you play Wingcrafter, you play a 2-drop, you can
bond.
Soul Bond, both have flying,
Yeah.
and they rumble in. This guy does not have flying on his own.
It's a really
Correct.
great, elegant way to fix banding.
Yeah.
Almost.
These are really interesting cards, and in the blue-white flicker deck, you can pass this ability around as you see fit.
Yup. Yeah, because you play your card. There's the Armada Worm.
Holy moly.
God, that card's so good. So 2 green, green, white, white for a
Wait,
5/5 green
hold on.
creature trample worm. When it enters the battlefield, you put a 5/5 green worm total.
Oh, you get a spare.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get 2. You get 10 power.
I was thinking about there's a version of the spell that's like a sorcery for 4 mana that makes
Oh.
just one of them.
Yeah. I can see the art.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I love this card. I love this card so much. All right, next up.
Next card, Scorched Ruzalka. 1 red for a spirit. You get a 1/1.
This is part
With
of
the
a cycle.
ability, 1 red, sacrifice a creature. Scorched Ruzalka deals 1 damage to target player.
Sure.
I mean, there was also like, what was the black version was Drowned Ruzalka? Where
Black
you-
version was
It was 1 black, sacrifice a creature, target creature gets -1/-1.
yeah. They had a couple of other Rusalkas, and I don't remember what they do.
The black-red deck is a Graveyard Matters deck with Unearth.
Yeah.
So this probably plays into that, where
Yeah.
it gives you a sacrifice mechanic so that your Unearthed creature dies instead
yeah.
of being
You know what?
exiled.
Like you remember was it Barrage of Expendables that had this exact ability? Oh no, this only hits players.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Barrage of Expendables could go to creatures.
Yeah.
Speaking of Flicker, Sensor Splicer.
Oh,
4
yes.
white for a 1/1. Artificer. When Sensor Splicer enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless golem artifact creature token.
Okay.
Golem creatures you control have vigilance.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
5 mana for 4 power, 4 toughness, 3 of which is
Always going to
Vigilance?
compare
Yeah.
unfavorably to Blade Splicer,
which is in the set.
which is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blade
Blade-
Splicer is amazing. I'm pretty sure Blade Splicer is in the set.
Yeah, and this, again, plays well either in the blue-white flicker effect or the green-white token strategy.
Yeah.
Might of Old Krosa,
yeah.
a card that is now no longer, I hope, $5 for no goddamn
It was
reason.
10.
10?
It was 10 or
Infect
12.
players are not well.
They like their pump spells.
Might of Old Krosa, 1 green instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you cast the spell during your main phase, that creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn
Yep.
instead.
If you don't have patience,
Yeah.
you get in for a minute. So this card is really, really good because any of the pump spells that show up in the decks that play pump spells are usually like +4/+4. Anything lower than that is just like not worth playing. Like even in Highlander, there's all the pump spells are like Might of Old Krosa, Groundswell, Vines of Vastwood,
Yeah.
Gore Clan Rampager,
Oh, God, yeah. Gorgon.
Colossal Might.
Yeah.
And
Out of curiosity,
stuff like
has Blossoming Defense made a dent in Highlander yet?
yeah, it does. I don't think it shows up often, but it's playable.
Because it has other things that it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
like
gives
+2/+2 is like but hexproof is like
Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's the difference between Galvanic Blast and Shock,
yeah.
Yep.
right? Next card, Harmonize. 2 green for a sorcery. Draw 3 cards.
Card draw in green. Gimme, gimme,
Yep.
gimme.
Oh,
Card's good.
Oh, look at this.
hey, baby.
We were talking about this earlier.
Ooh,
There's the Unburial Rites.
oh dear.
Burial Rites. 4 and a black.
Gifts
Sorcery. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with flashback for 3 and a white. What a well-designed card. I love this card so much.
It's hot. Yeah.
On first appearance, this looks like it'll reanimate 2 creatures, and it will. However, if you give Sungiven, finding
this and a
this
fatty.
and a fatty,
and then forget
fail
about
to
the rest.
find, put them both in your graveyard, reanimate, I don't know, Iona for 4 mana,
Yep.
Grizzlebrand for 4 mana.
It's like imagine if Entomb had 2 targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're on to
Tasty.
the rare then.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Abrupt
Oh,
Decay.
yeah.
Hey.
Black-green instant. Abrupt Decay can't be countered by spells or abilities. Destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less.
One of the all-time
I understand
classics.
Merfolk used to be good in modern.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Dominated.
Ow. This card is so dumb. It's in every format.
Yeah.
Like every format.
Paul Cheong got completely blown out by this card the other day.
Yeah, that'll
It was-
happen.
It was phenomenal. I loved
It's
it.
a very good card. This is like when
like-
you absolutely positively have to kill something that sees a lot of play in modern because modern plays a lot of things that are CMC 3 or less.
Yep.
This'll get him. This'll get him. The only thing I think that this doesn't kill in the Merfolk deck is Master of Waves.
Yeah.
Which also dodges Lightning Bolt and a bunch of other things.
Master was a 3-drop, or is it a
4?
4? Oh, well,
All right, your foil.
what you got?
Oh, it's a foil Guildgate.
Yeah, which you're not unhappy to see.
No.
This will make some Pauper player pretty happy. Azorius Guildgate.
What is your first pick out of this pack?
Decay?
Like Decay is really
Decay
good,
is strong.
but you're just it's that. Do you?
I'm
like,
not sure Decay is as good in Limited as it is in Constructed.
No, it's
because the
not.
ability to blow past counterspells is so critical in Constructed formats.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. From looking at this set, this doesn't seem like a super great
pack?
deep pack. Like,
Maybe just Harmonize. Is that wrong?
I don't
I don't
know.
I don't think it's completely
Like
wrong.
Sensor
I also
Splicer,
like, yeah,
Windcrafter?
I like the Splicer. I like the Decay.
I like Unburial Rights. To be
Unburial-
perfectly honest, I might just be like, you know what? I'm only going to play this format a couple of times. Maybe I want to draft an Unburial Rights deck and
guess,
hope
yeah.
I get some kind of fatty at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. What was your token?
Another Jund Goblin.
Oh, well, look at that.
Hyoblin.
All right, last one. Let's do this. Big money, big money, big money is what I'm saying because I want to open big money.
Oh, wow.
All right, first card out of the pack is my kind of card. Is the Cathari Bomber. 1 black red for a 2/2 bird shaman, flying. When it deals combat damage to a player, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens and sacrifice this card. But it also has Unearth for 3 black red. You can return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste exile at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield. Unearth.
Man, what a weird
Only
card.
as a-
I always liked the flavor on this card, and it was so close to being playable, but it's just,
It's too expensive for Highlander.
yeah, it's too expensive.
Like if it had haste, it would probably get in. But it's an interesting card.
It's very cool.
Super love this card. Like, this is the kind of deck that I love drafting. Black, red, getcha decks. And
Yeah.
I'm really
Get 'em.
excited for Black, Red, Unearth in Modern Masters. And I really, really am stoked to try to draft that maybe even tonight.
Absolutely.
Because, hey, you know what else goes in the,
Oh, hey,
the Black,
buddy.
Red deck? Vampire Aristocrat.
This is the sack outlet you want.
This is a sack outlet, yeah. 2 and a black for a 2/2 Vampire Rogue. Sacrifice a creature. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. That's it.
Actually, is this the sack outlet you want? Because if
It's
you're
not-
sacking unearthed creatures, you
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, that's a non-bow. That's a non-bow. But I mean,
Well, that's a bad one.
maybe just the sacrifice effect.
Or if
is
they block
adequate.
it actually makes their blocks pretty bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I guess. I don't know.
All right, we got our first gate.
I yelled yate.
It's the Selesnya Guild Gate. Taps for red and white. Enters the battlefield tapped.
White and green, James.
White and green. Sorry. You know what else goes in the black-red deck? Magma Jet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
One in a red for an instant. Deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Scry 2.
I
This
heard red
card's-
decks like being able to fix their draws.
This card's really good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Magma Jet's great.
It is.
Super sweet.
I only
removal.
wish they had used the art from
Yeah.
Future Sight.
Was
it Future Sight
no,
or-
it was Mirrodin?
Was it Mirrodin?
Or no,
Where was
it
this
wasn't
card
Mirrodin,
originally
it was one of
printed?
the
Because
one
Scry
of those
was.
blocks.
I forget where. No, Scry appeared in
I think it might have
Mirrodin,
been
right?
Fifth
Because
Dawn.
with Future Sight. I wish they'd used that art in lieu of this art, but this is a great card. I'm
It's
happy
cool.
to see it here.
I also prefer the old art, and I've hoarded my copy.
I think Paul's pulling up the alert.
myself.
That one.
Yeah. Oh
Fifth
yeah, Fifth Dawn.
Yeah.
It looks super good. It's just whoosh.
Yeah, it's
Dead.
That's real good art.
Rip.
All right. Hey, this next card goes in your Zombie Highlander deck. Maybe? It's Dreadscape.
Almost.
It's Dreadscape
Yeah,
Zombie.
actually-
Almost.
It's 1 and a black for a zombie. It's a 2/1, and it has Unearthed for 1 black.
This is
See,
actually
I could
like
quite
okay.
easily see a version of this card where it was 1 black, cannot block, with Unearth for 1.
Oh man, if this card was like can't block for 1 black, I would just be like slamming it in so hard you don't even know.
All right, Wizards, please print that card so I can successfully look to Alex and say, "Hey, look, it's a zombie for your Zombie Highlander deck." Next up.
James just wants Alex to play zombies.
I just want Alex to be happy.
Yeah.
Druid's Deliverance is a instant 1 and a green, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to you this turn. It's a fog, but it also says populate at the end of it.
Fogulate.
It's a fogulate.
Important to note that this is combat damage that would be dealt to you,
Yes.
not creatures you
Not your
control.
creatures.
But you
So
get a
when
spell.
when your opponent alphas and you're like no blocks,
They're like, oh, you got deliverance, don't
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
and you turn that into a tempo play and you make another like centaur.
Like, how'd you like to die on the crackback?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not excited by fog, but they do get people on occasion.
It's true. We've seen this card already today. 9 zombie. 1 in the black for a 1/3, 1 black. Sacrifice a creature. Target player loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. We've already talked about it.
Yeah, I'm getting less fond of this creature, especially if you're sacking unearth creatures. You're already paying mana for the turn.
Yep. It's hard
Yeah.
to bring them back. Yeah.
Bah.
It's not great. How about this card? Remember this guy?
Ooh,
Madcap. Skills for 1 and a red. It is an enchantment aura. The creature gets +3/+0 and has menace.
this would kill people in Return to Ravnica.
This card was this card went so quickly from unplayable to okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This just wins games in an
Mac has
instant.
played this in Goblins
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably a couple times. It's just like,
yeah,
it gets you.
this is quite easily like this card is suddenly this creature is getting in for like 8
Well,
damage.
it's just like Red's like,
or-
well, I can't play Rancor, but I have this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or it's removing 2 blockers.
Yeah.
Rootborn Defenses is up next. 2 and a white for an instant. It says populate, and then it says creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn.
This is one of the early spoilers for this set.
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
this is a good card too.
I think this was one of the cards that had leaked out in a pack, in an earlier pack.
Yeah, I like this card a lot. This card just blows your opponent out on the attack. Like, you just play this, you populate, you make whatever blocks you want because it doesn't matter, and then you just get in. Super good. Love this card a lot. All right, we were talking earlier about the the blue-white flicker deck. I assume this gets in.
Whoosh.
Maybe. Ghostly Flicker is 2 and a blue, instant, exile 2 target artifact, creatures, and/or lands you control them. Return those cards to the battlefield under your control. So it's
Again, I
just
really wish you had
abusing-
Karuz because then you could like ramp off
Yeah,
this.
it's just
Well, no, Karoo would,
No.
Karoo would blow you out with this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that
right.
would
That's
be
how
bad.
that works.
But like this is not quite how I want to be. No, wait, in like with splicers, this is real good. I think.
no. This is quite good.
this like
Like this. It's
ideally this is saving something in combat or from a removal spell, and then you're getting extra mileage off of it.
just, yeah.
Cam?
I think you're just.
Does High Tide want to play this?
I
Oh,
think
you-
you'd need a lot more. I think you need to be on high tide 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Oh, if
Tide
it was,
five
if it
would
said
do.
draw a card, or if it was like exile
It's not
any
good,
number and
but-
flicker, but I think this is too expensive. For
Yeah, I
making,
mean,
like-
it's up against Frantic Search.
yeah,
All right. Next up, we're getting into the uncommon.
Yeah,
yeah.
boy!
Oh yeah,
The
this card.
Spectre.
Oh, he got demoted. I'm so choked about that. I've wanted to build part of the reason I've started collecting into blue is I want to build Grixis aggro,
All right.
starring this dude.
Starting this dude. So this is the Sidraxis Spectre. Blue, black, red for a 3/2 flying Spectre. When it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card, and it has Unearth for 1 and a black.
What's not to like?
Yeah, this card's sweet. I love this card. I don't want to first pick this card,
No.
but I definitely would like to
I
play
like
this
that it
card.
has like weird space beasts.
Grixis is a weird place, man.
Yeah.
And they've got like these casks on. I don't know what's going on in here, but he's
Yeah.
like,
It's cool. I love the art. The art's really good, too. All right, how about Soul Manipulation?
Hey,
1 blue-black, instant, choose 1 or both. Counter target creature spell, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hands.
seems good and limited.
yeah, it seems like, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not super excited, but this
Counter
When
your
this
bomb.
hits, yeah.
And regrow my bomb.
yeah.
All right. Last uncommon is Goblin Assault.
Another one that got demoted.
Yeah, 2 and a red for an enchantment. It reads, at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token with haste. Goblin creatures attack each turn if able.
This could just win you the game
I mean,
on an empty board,
yeah.
but
How bad does Bitter Blossom have to be?
I mean, Bitter Blossom is a infinitely better
Much
card.
better
than
card
this.
than
Yeah,
this.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, this card is. I don't think this card is going to be all that fantastic in the
Yeah.
limited environment, but maybe
I
I'm
think
wrong.
2 of these cards is pretty good in the limited environment.
That's fair. I mean, if you could stack these, why not? Okay, rare
Is what?
it's a hybrid.
Oh my god.
It's green and red.
Is it Domri Raid?
Green red?
It is Wart, the
Oh,
Raid
oh.
Mother.
Well,
What's up, Wart? How's it going?
Hey.
4 hybrid Gruul. Legendary creature, Goblin Shaman. It is a 3/3, and when Wart, the Raid Mother, enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red and green Goblin Warrior creature tokens. Each red or green instant or sorcery spell you cast has Conspire. Conspire is, as you cast the spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control, hence the 2 that she comes in with, and that share a color with it. When you do, copy it, and you may choose new targets for that copy.
That seems quite good.
I heard this card's good in EDH. It makes a good commander.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
like
you just tap down your board and magma jet someone 8 times.
Yeah. Oh God.
you can only make 1 copy.
Can
think.
you?
As
You may tap
Yeah.
2.
You
Yeah.
may tap, yeah.
But still, like being able to double your spells for no mana investment is like kind of cool.
All right.
I mean, maybe you just kill. Actually, the way you cast this, then fire blast them and conspire it. You ate them.
All right.
That's not a play that you would make.
The foil. The foil is a gold card.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What
It's
is it?
red.
Uh-huh.
And it's black. And it's a wait. We already opened this card. It's the bomber, but foil this time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the mythic double Cathari bomber pack. Apparently,
Wow.
Looks like we're going all the way.
feels good. Feels good. And look at that. I think there might be something wrong with our tokens because we got the goblin again.
Well,
That's a little weird.
Okay, you know what? I'm like the thing I've noticed about this set is that it's super synergistic.
Yes.
Right, like you can draft the blue-white flicker deck, right? And in a normal draft environment, a blue-white flicker deck might have like you like in our most recent Ether Revolt set, you might feel pretty good if you pick up a Felidar Guardian and a couple of creatures with ETB effects.
Yep.
Here, your entire
Yeah,
deck
you're
will
just
fit
all
one of
doing-
those
yeah,
two things.
you're just doing all of
right?
that.
And that's going to feel great.
Yeah.
Every card you get is like getting extra value and just working with your plan, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. And we get to draft it tonight.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then I hope to draft it at least once or twice down at Yellow Jacket. And then you better believe we're going to be drafting that on MitGo for probably the next several weeks during our Thursday stream over at twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. But that is going to do it for today's episode of Tap Tap Concede. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again to cardkingdom.com/LRR. Head over there. They are the sponsor, as well as patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun. We love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Remember, we will be doing this Chaos Draft in about 2 weeks, or about a week and a half from when you watch this, or who knows when, but March 31st, 2017 at 6 o'clock Pacific, twitch.tv/LoadingReadyRun. We will let you know if that changes. Go ahead and follow at LRRNTG on Twitter. That is the sort of Loading Ready Run branch of Twitter for specifically Magic stuff. We tweet all of our stuff there, so if it changes or just as a reminder, we will tweet there. So make sure that you're following that.
Oh man,
and-
that's not how Unearth works at all.
and as Cameron has a stark realization
Sorry,
that
bro.
Unearth doesn't work like he wants it to,
How did
we
you
will
want it to
say
work?
goodbye.
I wanted it to work so it was good.